OK, how much? 20块。
20块，
对，
好。
20块。你的生日给我一下。的名字。
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited. Like I tried something and I just want to share with you guys. So my name is Figile for those who don't know me, and for those who are returning subscribers, thank you very much. And I'm seeing that we're growing, so thank you for that. I just wanted to share the fact that I tried Chinese medicine, and it's been working great. I'm just going to be inserting clips of me going to the doctor. So this is what happened, a mini story time. So I started feeling unwell on Saturday. I could feel that my throat is a bit scratchy, and then on Sunday when I woke up, my throat was like really painful. I'm a person who's always struggled with sorry, wow, okay. Okay, so I'm a person who's always struggled with tonsillitis since from an early age. I don't know if I can call it chronic or whatever, but they are like, I always have frequent episodes of that, right? Maybe once in 3 months, once in 2 months, they always return. I don't get flu as much, and every time I feel like I'm fluish, my throat will also be, you know, like swollen, inflamed, etc. So I started feeling unwell, like I said, on Saturday and then on Sunday. But then I was like, maybe it's gonna go away. I took some flu meds and I felt a bit better. But I know when I'm sick with tonsils or tonsillitis, I have to get antibiotics because they are bacterial. So I need to fight them with antibiotics, otherwise they won't go away. So with me, usually if they are not better within the 24 hours that I'm sick, then it's going to be worse. They get worse, like they get really bad to the point where sometimes I can't speak well, my voice is gone, they get really swollen up, sometimes it's both sides. So it's a problem that I've always had, right? So on Monday, which was yesterday, I went to the doctor, but I went there very late because it's a long story. Sorry, it's a long story. But so basically, I knocked off work feeling really crazy, like really bad. Everything, my body was just like in pain. You know when your body is like feeling very tired, so like I was fatigued, and so on. So I decided to go to the doctor, but I needed to charge my scooter first, and because I'm using an electric scooter, so I got there very late, right? So I got there 8:30, and the GPS kept on, you know, showing me different directions. So I ended up getting there at like almost 9, and most of the places were closed. So I kept on driving up and down, and I could see that, okay, most of these places are either being closed or they already closed. So I was starting to give up, but already I was feeling terrible, like it was getting worse. You know, with a bacterial infection, it gets worse over time if it's not being treated, right? So now I'm like, okay, I'm seeing this place, it's written Chinese. Okay, so I see this place, it's written Chinese medical clinic. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, because it's open and it is still open and functional, and I can see like a lot of people inside. It looks like a mini hospital. So I'm like, okay, let me try it, because it's not like I can, you know, I don't have a choice right now. I'm feeling terrible. Wait, guys. Wow. I don't even know where I parked my scooter. That's the funny thing. But I just came from the doctor. There, it's the place. It's a Chinese medicine clinic, because most of the doctors, there are quite many doctors around, but they're already closed. So I had no choice. That is the only place that is open, and yeah. So Angena guys, but I'm not sure, man, because these things are herbs, and I know, like, I'm not looking down on Chinese medicine. I'm sure it's amazing, but when it comes to my tonsils, they are very stubborn. So I don't know if it's gonna work or not. But here's my medicine, and I only spent 20 NT. So I spent 100 NT because I didn't have a file there. That's like 50 rands back home, and then I spent 10 rands for my medicine, which is crazy, right? The healthcare here, it is amazing. So I'm looking for my scooter right now because I honestly don't remember where I parked, because I parked somewhere, and then I took a walk looking for any doctor that's available. There's quite a number. If like you look back, all these are doctors. Oh, I'm just hoping it works. Hey guys, wish me luck, wish me luck, wish me luck. But yeah, most places are getting closed right now. So let me try it, right? Then I go in. When I go in, then I just gave them my card, and then they asked for like 100 NTs because I don't have a file there. Then they just wrote my details down, like a form and everything. But the problem was that they don't speak English at all. So most of the things they want to ask me what's wrong. They don't know how to ask me. Then eventually I told them like my throat, and then they were like, okay. It was very quick. So they took me to the second floor. I guess that's where the doctor that deals with that is. So we went there, and then I was like the first on the line already, and I got there, and then she spoke to me. So I told her that I need antibiotics, like my tonsils need antibiotics. And this lady was like, well, this is a Chinese medicine facility, so we don't really give like we don't have modern pills and those kind of things and injections. We use like Chinese medicine. So now my mind was like, hey, I went back to, I think a few years back when I was still studying in Taiwan. I once got sick, and my professor at the time recommended a doctor, and when we got there, it was a Chinese medicine doctor, and it's like herbs. So they give you like herbs, but they are really bitter. Herbs back home, it's imbisa. Like those things are bitter because it's made from roots and leaves and all of that. So this is me mixing the meds because they're very bitter. So I just took the powder, and then I would add some sweet tea. This is rose tea. And then I would shake it up and then drink it, because it's really unbearable if you're not mixing it with anything else. So she's like, are you going to handle it? And are you going to be able to handle it? I'm like, yeah, because at the time I need a choice. I'm sick. I'm here. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna handle it, yeah, bo. And then she's like, okay. And then she was like, okay, let me check you. She checked my temperature. She could tell that I have a bit of a fever, but it's not that bad. And then she made me, like open my mouth, and then she checked. She's like, oh, okay, I can see that it's inflamed on this side. And then she just wrote a script and was like, no, it's fine. You will get your medicine on the first floor. I'm like, so there's no antibiotics? She's like, no, there's no antibiotic, but it will help you. I don't want to lie. I was very skeptical. I mean, I'm like, I've had this. I know my body. I've had this for years. I know painkillers don't do anything. They don't even do anything to it. My tonsils are just unmoved. They're unfazed. They're like those chronic ones. If a person is dealing with tonsillitis, they know what I mean. So, okay, then I went downstairs and I waited for like maybe 5 minutes. I'll also insert that clip over here. So I went there and waited for like a few minutes, and then they called me, and I went to get my medicine. I will show you guys how it looks like. It's just that I don't have it right now. So it's like powdery and it's in like sachets, right? So they mix everything in there. When I read the script, it actually had it's differentiated, so they named it's different leaves and roots mixed together, but it comes in one sachet, so that means now it's already mixed together. So I took one when I got home yesterday. I ate and then I took one, but already eating was the problem because I can't really swallow and everything. So I took one, and I think in like 30 minutes I could feel a difference. I'm like, whoa, isn't my mind playing tricks on me? It worked because now I could feel like I can swallow better. You can tell right now, like I started the treatment last night and then I took one this morning, but I can speak. I'm energetic. I don't feel pain. My body is not fatigued anymore. I can still feel that, okay, it's still there because, you know, with tonsils it was inflamed, so it needs to shrink. But for the most part, I feel much better. I'm like, what? And I was really skeptical about the medicine because I'm like, but when I read on it, and I'm hoping I can just, you know, put this on the screen. When I read about it, I could tell that there are different properties to these medicines. Some of the roots, they are used for anti-inflammatory, antiviral. The other one was for, I don't remember, for the digestive tract or something. But guys, I'm amazed. I don't think I will ever go back to like, okay, let me not say never, but I prefer this one because it doesn't really have side effects and it's quick. I guess because it's in powdery form, it's really quick. So I'm amazed. And my mind just went back to varsity days because at the University of Western Cape there was actually a department of Chinese medicine, and there were people who were studying there and they actually became doctors. So I don't know why this thing didn't click. Mind blown. So don't sleep on it. I think I'm just gonna do more research on it, what I can gain from it, you know, like in terms of energy, in terms of things that I just deal with on when I'm not okay. I think I'm just gonna stick to that hospital because it was really cheap as well. And I'm just amazed. I feel like I want to do more research about it and find out what else is there, because back home my mom likes medicine, she likes pills, you know, old people. But I think maybe this, if I would take her this route, then it will even be better because she won't have side effects, she won't have all of these other things, you know. So I'm really excited. And yeah, that's my review on Chinese medicine. Have you tried Chinese medicine? Do you want to try it? Would you try it? But it tastes really like really bitter. Yeah, well, so yeah. So that's my 2 cents on it. I'm not a doctor, so don't quote me on this. But I was just sharing my own opinion, my own experience on how it treated me. So have you tried it? Would you try it? Thank you for watching. Let's keep the comment section popping, and yeah, thank you for subscribing. I'm so happy, you guys. I'm so grateful for the support, and you guys keep on coming back to my channel. Juices. On my mirror, start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my